Oh right, Skybro recommended one. I like that one. The one that has the chain of Lisp. You can have a Lisp and then that like evolves another Lisp. If you type something in hashtag, you're doing it wrong. Exactly. I don't want the turtle file. Probably not scope. But actually, I got 0 problem with Haskell and Pure.NET Core. He's just yappy about it like FMAP, but not right now. He likes you. You talk too much, Skybro. It started to attach to you. Like, I don't even remember some of the. I remember that bang one with the match type char with text. You wanna have text, bro? You wanna have text? But can I just do text on it? That sounds insane. Does this work? Well, there you have it. I'm just getting backed. Oh, out name is tag. I find it amusing. Yeah, I said please hit temp. What is out name? Wait, why didn't that work? Temp is text. I see. Well, why don't I just make text out of this? Seems a bit redundant. Wait, what? Really? What's going on? Why? I think this is also file path, right? Let's type char with text. You want to have strings? Like watch a lot of YouTube videos, huh? I've done that as well. It's actually like kind of reasonable way of learning it. Why? Why don't you compile? You're a split video now. Okay, so we figured it out. Temp is a file pack. We need to pack, and then everything works. And now we're upset because we don't know how to proper park. Maybe undo all of it and get like temp out. I don't want to write the function. This looked kind of alright. Yeah. I don't think we're gonna do point free anymore. Unfortunately. Dude! I don't know how to. I would love to. Like, I need to wrangle a bunch of monads here. I think this will work. Do syntax. He hates me. Do is evil, right? Do syntax is considered harmful even. Oh, do syntax harmful. Wait, what? Harmful, like it actually hurts you. I've read. Yeah, we're gonna store it into memory. So now we have it in the list of interesting things. Never do! Read it on stream. Exactly. Yeah, we did. We did. It was one of my procrastination counts, I think. One of the 16. I don't think we had the counter back then. No, we need to jump first and then split. Of course. We're not even passing out around the file path. Or like the file or whatever. We're just doing something. And merging things work. But that's fine because we're not even doing anything. We're just using separate programs to do everything. And gluing stuff together. Like the reason I'm building it in Haskell is for future extensibility. Not that it's good Haskell code right now. It's doing something. You don't know about that. Temporary RC. Don't we have like a standard like base thing? I like RC better. It's hiring group. Means more people have linked. Actually, temporary RC. 2 years ago is a bit mad. What the fuck? They're both the same? Yeah, there's. Why? I don't get. What the fuck? There's a single version of this thing. It's the same source. Better maintained fork, huh? But it's pointing to the same code base. I don't. What the fuck's going on? How is it better maintained if you only have a single version? Which project? Temporary? Are you saying what? Like it's ancient as well. Like it's 2 years old. No change. Maybe this is just not a good 6 stamp. I know for sure this is maintained like back months, but it's like for per project. I'm sure there's lots of shit wrong with my project. I mean, I think whatever. We'll just use temporary. It seems to do what I want. It's just one function, right? What can possibly go wrong? Do it for fun. But I need to install it then. How do you run it on the entire project? Found, perhaps. What? Why? What's the difference? You got rid of undo. Good for you. I forgot the length. I mean, it's not that bad, right? It's just some shit about. Yeah, you mentioned it. Already did. I mean, like it's complaining about tests for a bit and it's complaining about these strings. I'm not really sure what's saying here. I don't see the difference. What it's redundant. Oh, right, exactly. I knew that. Scope. I mean, sometimes I put in do blocks I import it, but do it somewhere else. Let's jump. So we just named it the same thing, and we make like a temporary directory and put the jump out file in the temporary directory. So we're not even passing this file around. We're just like using this in a temporary directory, and that's like passing between the two. Everyone is happy. Everyone is happy. Good for you guys. So yeah, this is really poor code, but that's fine. This is nothing functional about it. It's just do message type shell a directory name temp. Doesn't fucking matter, man. What is this program called? Like, edit. Set to monet mask shell. The fuck is this? Right, that's what you're complaining about. You shouldn't do that. Okay, I see your point. I didn't know that was a big deal. But yeah, this entire thing is not synchronous or async. Doesn't really matter. I want to have that. Like, we're not even depending on this. I have one without monet mask. I know. Right. Oh, actually, it probably worked then. No. Let's do it like that. Okay. I need to delete a bunch. Yeah, I tried shell before. I got really annoyed by the file path abstraction. It's just. So I tried Turtle now. Has similar abstractions, I think. But like the nice thing about Turtle is polymorph everywhere, so you don't need to run it actually in a Turtle shell. You can also run it in IO direct, which is nice. I think Shelly wasn't polymorphic, so it's like a bit more harsh. I think both of them are not really maintained. Yeah, well, I'm full of shit apparently. No, they made their custom monet, right? Which is annoying. It's not implemented for IO. So it's like, it's a bit more user friendly. That, but not, like if you go to the library, you can just run it in IO. Clicking on exactly the wrong one. Prelude. This has a bunch of shell. And this is just IO, which is really nice. But they have some magic going on around the shell itself. You can't directly return a value. It does some other stuff. I'm not sure what it does. I don't know how to get the value out. I need to provide a full dem. I'm not sure what it is. I have no idea. So you can't really. It's harder in that if you want to depend on the result of a shell, then you need to do some other stuff. I'm not sure why or what it does. And it could be the case that they actually give you these full dem somewhere, but I just don't know where. In Turtle, like fold but monadic, fold dem ABC even seems like a re-export. Data this is like to pass folds around. This is a monadic. Okay, I see. Oh, I see. So this is like how you combine the value. So you still do them in sequence. Fold M, IO, M. So that's IO. We can do everything in IO. Oh, the result of this shell is A, and R is the entire. We don't know about X. Fuck is X. I'm able to get output error from Shelly command, but I haven't tried. And the other thing is that it actually figures out how to do the output of shell in color. I don't know if Shelly. I forgot. Like it's a while ago, Shelly, and I was new to Haskell, so like my experience was maybe tainted by that as well. Maybe that's just an FFmpeg thing though. Oh, lib, huh? So we're on. Right, you don't need to know about catch. And monet IO, you don't need to know about that as well. Because we have monet unlift IO, of course. System IO 10%. This is where I added binding of set shadows in binding. Called set prime. This binding for opt shadows existing binding. Oh, that's the one, huh? Are you shitting me? There's a set prime in STT? Fuck you. You think my solution doesn't work? Well, think again. Haha. The out is redundant. Right, this is all the Google stuff. Let's actually run this thing and see if it works. Now we have a nice applicative base in this for both library. For FFmpeg and the other FFmpeg. For the interface around FFmpeg, which I'm building an interface for. Luckily it's easy. Yeah. Why are you going to... This doesn't look like... Lens is 8. Right, now you fucked. Okay, cool. Let's try this out. And then... Now we get a nice... Actually, this is also interesting. There is options generic, so we can use generic parsing for generating the entire options, which is just lining up with these names. And this is some data kind. I don't know how to do defaults though. I should actually look it up. I bet I can do generic defaults as well. So this is like an extension on opparse applicative. It's options generic. You don't need to do anything anymore. But unfortunately, yeah, you need to unwrap this thing to use them, which I did everywhere with Hull. It's an ISO as well. So the data kind is just a phantom type, so it's ISO. Are these the defaults? That's the default image implemented. Right, they're using read. That's actually, but I don't know how to. What's path? I have no idea. I suspected that being bugged was not. I think it's for like I think it's like part of the install like hard coding shit. If you find out, please let me know. I'm curious. Right. See if it works. To get rid of that fuel as well. I know we can do this. Like the problem is I can't have the same names as the lens, so I need to give it a different name, otherwise it clashes. Then again, I don't need to export, so I could use like duplicate record or something. No, it doesn't work. Not with fixed autonomy. So which one did we do? Oh right, we did some temp file. Yes. Right, the placement 2 5 if it works. What could possibly go wrong? Init view. Oh, we can specify the out file. Oh, this is also going to cut up the segments as well, huh? Right, and we can make them smaller. So let's make like segments of 2 or something. That's interesting. Or 1. Yeah, let's make 1 minute long segments. Output file name without form. So yeah, because it's going to make an MP4 of it anyway, which is like op temp odd place odd, like this. And then text size field 2 or something, because it's gonna be really small, because these videos are only 20 minutes long, right? We'll do like, yeah, so like 20 minutes long, and it gets cut down to like 7 or something, and then we need to have something to split up, so we'll do like 1. Right, and we need to do dash dash, because otherwise you're pressing these commands to Kabel. I think I've skimmed over that several times, but yeah, this is how you pass it down to the X itself, not Kabel. Input file, proc field, you're actually dumping everything. It's nice, a temp folder, run user. Why would you do that? Right, we're actually building a temp folder, but you don't like that, or do you? You want to have separate, you want to be special and make it. You want to be special and make it. So we'll do want to be special and special. This doesn't exist, so you can give it the same out name because that's how we pass it around in the functions. A horrible way to do whatever. Look at that, it's doing stuff. So now this is running the Haskell program, which calls the Python program, which we'll call FFmpeg directly to split it up. So we get like a little bit of a pipeline going on here. And there's like no reason at all to do this in Haskell, except I like using Haskell. And for the fact that I'm gonna build this out even further later. So I want to be future sort of. This may as well have been Bash. Bash with Nix, right? And again, I don't know how to do like date manipulation as well in Bash. And then I would do it in Haskell. You know. Although one might say that I could learn stuff. Yeah, this is gonna take down 20 minutes, probably 20. This is for creating the image. A lot. I think last time it was 5 gigs, right? We added a Nix file to pull in the Python source. JumpCutter is the new file we made to basically have an interface with the Python program. Currently modified, right, we added some dependencies, so default also gets modified. We added, right, a template theme. Now we're also importing JumpCutter.nix. We need that for shell environment. We actually didn't even make a proper build environment, but that's fine for me. I'm still developing this, and I'm not expecting other people. But you can if you want. You just need to use Kabel as well. Kabel and Nix, which is a beautiful combination, so easy. Yeah. Will it? No, like the reason it won't work is because we're depending on several things I'm not specifying in my YAML file, like FFmpeg, that JumpCutter program, right? I'm depending on that and it doesn't know about it. I just want to see if this works. We're expecting like several 1 minute long files that are speed up. And the reason I'm doing 20 minutes, by the way, is because I don't want to wait for a couple of hours on stream. This is already taking long enough. Oh, you got a bug. No space left on the device. How? But I have like terabyte. Probably better fast. Space has been allocated for files. Yeah, that's like nothing, right? Like 600 metadata allocated. Mount point is just slack. Why is there only... Why? Why didn't you use everything? Note that the metadata value is very close. In fact, there's lots. Wait, what? You're saying I have files allocated. What does this filled up? Usually made it. For now, work around it for a partial balance. I have no idea what the fuck I did. Yeah, rude. TempFS. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I forgot if I did actually do that. Let's look at it. Hardware, right? I remember doing it for one of my laptops. Maybe not this one though. I'm lying. I'm going crazy maybe. I remember setting it up for some laptop and then I didn't copy over the configuration problem. Like usually happens. Fucking branches. Okay, no, I copied this one, so it's probably on BTO. I call this chaos management. It's where you just do some random shit and things work out. Yeah, you're TempFS. I didn't do that for the other one. You have to get all the mod. There's a dev temp. Oh, it's actually, yeah, because we're using run, it was using system TempFS, right? It had a weird path as well. Maybe we won't use system then, because we may run out of space. I wanted to put it in /temp. But yeah, like if we're running out of RAM, then yeah. I can't even imagine that happening because I have like 60 gig available, right? No, I know, there's a limit on how big RAM TempFS can be. That's the problem. Because like normally you would not mount all of the RAM. You wouldn't make it available. You would make like 75% available because you don't want to, you don't want to kill programs because you want to store something on Temperfest. So let's see. The solution then is to use a different function. Okay. Use this crappy library again with system temp file. We did with system temp directory, but we're gonna do with temp directory, which is also temporary, but not at system level, so it's not in Temperfest. Start of manager. It's not even about startup. This thing, it's because this function uses system directory, which happened to be mounted on Temperfest. I didn't even know that the run stuff was mounted on Temperfest, but apparently it is by default. But my /temp is not mounted on Temperfest, even though I could do that. I didn't. Oh, well, you could argue that it's more unstable. Like it gets wiped anyway. Oh, it's since you said panic case. Right. I do that, yes. I just do something, and then hopefully things work out. It's like similar to the headless chicken approach of developing, where you just do something, and then everyone kind of, starts doing their own shit, and you just go with the thing that works best. It's great for starting a project because you get a lot of search space. You get a really broad search space of possible solutions. Similar to particles RAM optimization. We'll use with temp directory instead of temp directory. It's not, and then everything works up well. File path. You need to have a path. I know what a good path is for you. /temp. How about that? How about that? You put it in temp anyway. Ha ha ha. Maybe like temp. No, temp. Yeah. Let's run this first and see. Let's look at the commands from Toding. I think he actually asked to do some complicated shit for that chatbot, so he may not even be able to finish it. I feel like he's testing sub command. It is right. It's right. You be bigger. You show everything. Oh. It is sub. Yeah. Okay, just fix that. I don't like the idea of defaulting kind of because the first experience kind of. Right. So we need to modify the flow. It will make it harder. That's what I was looking at. This one is hard to modify because to return an entity room, and if we need to return a message first, we can't make this promise. So I don't really know how to do this right now. Closure. What? Yeah, that's what I use in Closure. Okay. Yeah. Kind of annoying. We need to wait so long. It's gonna break again. I'm gonna get upset. This looks good. You see your message when you do this. Talk time. Steve is good. Wait, what the fuck? I didn't see your message when you serve this. You are talking for the time. Steve is. I'm not really sure what you're getting at. But this is like the actual cutting stuff. I think. I'm not sure. So yeah. If this works, I'm gonna run this tonight on some YouTube videos, and they will become available in like 2 weeks or something, because I already planned a bunch of shit. Maybe actually cancel that and run all this other shit also through this thing, because it's nicer. I also need to figure out auto-uploading. It'll be really nice. The bot took a statement. Yeah, but it's combining it with other stuff as well, right? Like sometimes the statements are, well, like maybe because they're out of context. Yeah, that's like the Markov chain happens. We should actually also make it such that we can vote if it makes sense or not. And then like, in this case it doesn't make sense, so it should learn less, do it less, combination. Make like a feedback. I wouldn't know how to do that in a nice way. What are we doing now? Alright, now we're building the entire video. So this would be a couple of minutes, right? So we didn't need to do any configuration, let it speed up music, which was nice. I'm thinking of raising the threshold even a bit more so that it doesn't even pick up keyboard. But that kind of fine tuning I will do later. Might as well work on this, right? What is... Oh, what is it? Git clean F? Oh, I'm in a rebase! Oh no! So now it's making the video again, like entirely, one big ass video, and then we're gonna run FFmpeg again to split it up. So we haven't even done my idea of using separate tracks. Okay, cool. So now we have the output, right? So splitting up is really fast if you have much less split up. Let's try running it. Alright, we also need to audio, there you go. And then we got these split up videos, which are like 1 minute long or so. Also broken! I don't know how to help you, like, write a large. I have no idea how to help you. I've never ran. For my very limited use, I used an ancient version of Java. Back then, or like, back then was. Oh no, I couldn't get into Java. Gentle was, I used Java 7. That's Java. No stream API for me, man. No, for my thesis, I definitely used Java. Maybe I got balls when the trouble. I really love the music like this. It's even faster. You go to sell. I don't want to invent it. Nothing to write. Not sell it. Body sell. Can't really hear myself though. That's kind of unfortunate. You type so fast. Exactly. Okay, man. I just put a name. I don't want to have it. Okay. I guess it makes sense. Oh, no. Oh god. I want to have a list style as well. No, that will take us. We need to. Let's see if we can get. I think we need to increase frame skip as well. Because like at the moment it's like getting cut off too soon. Like I start talking and it doesn't really pick it up. Also, because I'm already using a noise gate, right? So you already get that artifact for a little bit, and then it's fine. Yeah. So Maybe we'll do this actually later. I'm pretty happy with, like, this is what I want most. I think with this we can make, maybe you're gonna do this properly, like forward them. We'll do like cell, no for effective place, for effective. We're not gonna do 7. And maybe